February 24th, another week beckons. I sound like I have just surfaced from a dungeon where I've been drinking, I don't know, woad or vodka or something for 5 years. I haven't. I'm just a little tired. I had a consultation with a beautiful woman at 1 a.m. this morning, so I am a little weary, but ready to rock and roll. 24th, news is Mars, which has been retrograde for a few weeks, is going back in the right direction. So for you Aries, fully energized from today onwards, and also for the rest of us, Mars with energy that we can utilize, that we can access, that we can tap into. Great. Tuesday, 25th February 2025. Now, Mercury is conjunct Saturn. A conjunction is pretty cool. It's very potent. It's powerful. It's the most powerful aspect there is. 0 degrees, they sit on top of each other or right next door to each other. It's great. It's great for all forms of communication. It's magnificent for all forms of networking, but serious networking, like business networking. It's a very working type aspect, because you can think networking could be sort of like a little bit of ardor, that's right, or romance. No, this is much more make money, network, sign a deal, sign a contract, get things done, get things over the line. This is hardcore. Let's make $1 billion with this universal enterprise that we're entering into, for example. So it is positive, it's powerful, it's meaty, it's business orientated. Listen, we're going to cut this fucking deal today or what? That kind of aggressive approach, but a little passive. Anyway, this is the day for it. Mercury conjunct Saturn. Wednesday, 26th, bit of a space cadet day. Nothing going on up there apart from an Aquarian moon. Now, the moon is perfectly happy in Aquarius, but it kind of like, it's literally, it's a sort of spaced out moon. It's like, hey man, moon here. I don't know. What, you want to do something? Oh, okay. Well, what do you want to do? It's like that. It's a really chilled, mellow, zonked out moon. So I suggest you don't really plan anything very structured. It's much more an idealistic day. Let's just see. Hey, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, that's cool. Just see where it goes. It's one of those days. Get together, hang out in whatever environment it is. If it's meant to happen, it means luck's on your side. It's a good day type thing. But if you try and force idealism, it doesn't work, because idealism and force are completely different entities. They're not the same thing. And this is a very, very, it's a strong and a happy moon, but it literally is, you know, the kind of hippie you meet walking down the street in, say, Glastonbury in Somerset. If you're American or from abroad, Glastonbury is full of kind of 65-year-old men and women with kind of pink and blue hair just wandering up and down the street, smoking something and just going, hey man, how you doing? So this is a perfect moon for Glastonbury in Somerset. For the rest of us, just roll with it. Thursday, 27th of February, Saturn semi-sextile, which is great. It's a 30-degree aspect, very positive. Not super powerful, but powerful enough. Semi-sextile Chiron, love Chiron. Chiron's got a good heart. It can benefit you in areas mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. It's really, really cool. It's a moon in Pisces, which will tap into the compassionate side of Chiron. So with that kind of Saturn, quite serious, Chiron, I want to help you, Pisces, you know, sort of real empathy. If there were a day, I think that's a motorbike, which sounds rather good outside. So if it's a day of real, if there's a day when you think, okay, I need to have a serious conversation with someone, but I need it to be with compassion and with empathy, could not be a better day. You know, if you've been setting something, just circumventing something that you need to address, right? This will be the day. I need to have a serious conversation, but I need to be really empathetic. I need to be compassionate. I need to be heart first, not, the brutality of Saturn. The great thing about Saturn here, though, is it's very practical. It's very kind of practical and pragmatic. And like, look, this is what I think you should do. And I think we should do it gently and in a nurturing way. I'm here for you. I'm happy to be by your side. That's Chiron being sweet. Moon in Pisces. It's that kind of day. Serious conversation to help someone you cherish and love unconditionally. Friday 28th. This is kind of the official full moon day, but it was literally 2 minutes into the day. That is Friday the 28th. So you can sort of start manifesting yesterday, Pisces, and just continue and pace today as well if you so desire. But it peaks 12:02 a.m. The new moon in Pisces is sort of like, it's kind of happy, sad. You know those days when you kind of feel sort of maudlin, a little bit sad, but kind of happy, kind of chilled. It's that kind of day. It's a new moon, so it's not heavy energy. It's a light, bouncy, pink, fluffy moon. But it's because it's Pisces, and Pisces feel all emotions. If you're feeling a little bit sad or maudlin, buy into it, but at the same time, smile, look around you, step back, gain perspective, understand that life ain't bad. And even if it is bad, perspective helps. Just look around you at the shit show that is the rest of the universe on most days of the year. If you're just waking up and you're breathing and you have a brain and you have someone who loves you, you're probably better off than an awful lot of people. It's that kind of mindset day. Happy, sad, maudlin. There you go. New moon in Pisces. And yes, Pisces, you can gently manifest your day away. This is a great day, favorite day of the week by a mile. By a mile. Sun semi-sextile Venus. Like that. Drink as much as you want. Approach as many lovers or potential lovers as you desire. Hurl your mobile number in the direction of that insanely handsome hunk. Just do whatever you want today. Sun, semi-sextile, sun. Essence of you, essence of me. Semi-sextile, got the word sex in there. Sex. Semi-sextile, 30 degree, happy, positive, optimistic, semi-naughty aspect, Venus, planet of love and money. So you cannot have enough fun today. You can make money if you're going to cut a deal. End of the week, let's get this deal over the line. It's Friday, so you can make money. You're cutting deals is kind of Mercury and networking and contracts, etc. But you can make money today. It's a day, Venus is a romantic and financial planet. So anything to do with fiscal negotiations, definitely a positive day for that. But love, lust, naughtiness, sex, just, it's that kind of day. It's a happy day. Anyone who stays in Saturday, the 1st of March, idiot, wasting a beautiful day. A beautiful day. If you've been listening to this at, say, 11:55, Saturday the 1st of March, 5 minutes before midnight, you still got to get your glad rags on and get the fuck out there. It's beautiful energy. Suck it in, enjoy it, and you might just end up with one of the most beautiful, charming, wondrous soulmates. You might have, you may just meet the soulmate of your dreams, who looks like a younger Clooney maybe, or something like that. Today, it's that kind of day. We made it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. 2nd of March 2025. Venus doesn't often do this, Venus, but it's gone retrograde today. Here's the score. There will be an enormous tranche of astrological doom-mongers saying that the world's about to end, oh, it's dreadful, you have the worst breakups, you'll lose your partner of 425 years, you'll lose all the money in the world. Well, yes, possibly, but I'm not a doom monger. I'm an optimist, born and bred. Wake up happy every single day, even when it's pissing down every fucking day in the United Kingdom. I still kind of semi-bounce out of bed just because I'm an optimist. But the doom mongers are correct up to a point. Life is cyclical. The beginning of a cycle, the end of a cycle. Bam! Bam, bam, bam! Potent as hell. Life, you're born. Death at the other end, right? At the beginning and the end of all cycles, it's at its most potent. The first 5 days, for me, 2nd to the 7th of March, will be potent. So if there is going to be some magnificently dramatic soap opera style breakup in your life, it should occur between either the 2nd to the 7th of February or the last 5 days of the cycle, which is the 7th to the 12th of April, right? Those two little windows, beginning at the end of the cycle. Now, so there's the lesson, right? Don't go, don't sit down between the 2nd and the 7th of March going, darling, I think we need to have a serious but beautiful conversation about our life, our love, our relationship. Right? What you're actually setting in motion there is a nuclear explosion. Bad timing. You are basically saying to your betrothed, I'd like to initiate Armageddon. I'm going to do it right now. So don't do that. And don't do it between the 7th and the 12th. Unwise during a Venus retrograde. Also, fiscally, Venus is a really very powerful financial planet. If you're thinking of buying, selling, signing a contract, buying a house, whatever it might be, between these dates, you may already be committed to the dates between, say, the 2nd and the 7th of March and the 7th and the 12th of April. Don't stress. Stay calm. Just absolutely quadruple, quintuple check everything. That's all. Because sometimes we cannot alleviate a situation that we've committed to. So that's cool. But just be aware that Venus, love and fiscal, is not on side, particularly during the initial period. The rest of the time, that period in between, it's cool. It's not impactful. Beginning and end of all cycles are the most impactful. When a war commences, it's like, what the fuck has happened? And then and it's powerful energy. And when the war ends, it's powerful, but it's kind of quietly joyous and like a relieved energy type thing. So, two little windows, just to remind you, 2nd to 7th of March, 7th to 12th of April. Don't go getting heavy, emotional, on a romantic level. Don't sit down, decide that this is the period to discuss your future life. That would make you an idiot on a grand scale. Likewise, on those 2 dates, 2nd to 7th of March, 7th to 12th of April, fiscally, try and avoid signing anything that's personal to you, really big decisions that impact not just you, your partner, your family, and has long, important and potentially, just important decisions. Just in those two little windows, if one can avoid, do. If not, just sit down, set aside everything. Just clear the house, clear the decks, clear life, and say, I just need to check this contract from point A to point Z, as they would say in America, to make sure that I'm being a responsible adult, father, mother, whatever it might be. That is your Venus retrograde 2025. Something else is happening today. Sun square Jupiter. Now, Sun, essence of you, square, which can be good, can be negative, Jupiter, which can be hugely benefic. So what I would say about that, I kind of quite like it, but you've got to tread warily. So it's one of those situations where if something you're involved in appears to be very lucky, it might well be, but just check that there's no illusion attached to it, because a square can be positive, it could be negative. It's Sun, which is wonderful, it's Jupiter, which is wonderful, but it's square, which is dubious. So, if you're feeling lucky and something lucky is kind of happening, but is it real? Am I really being lucky and feeling the luck? Try in some way, shape or form to establish that it is actually real good fortune, and it may well be, because Mars is energized, and when it's energized good fortune, it's about as good as good fortune gets. But if there is the possibility that you will fall flat on your face. I've won the lottery, I've done it. Oh my gosh, my life has changed. Look at the last number, it's 49. No, it's not, it's 48. Fuck. That type of thing. So, a little bit of clarification. Now, we did it. We meandered our way through another week. If you love my iteration, not love, come on. If you like a little bit, my iterations, meanderings, etc., please feel free to subscribe and or follow. I would be extremely grateful. And just to say, like I always say, this is a two-way gig, and I do what I do because you guys continue to follow me and are extraordinarily supportive. Even if someone criticizes me, which is, barely happens on Instagram, a whole bunch of you just say, what are you doing? Criticize Mr. Fox. You just try to do the best that, you know what I mean? It's just like, you're so supportive. It's a kind of just a beautiful, universal thing that happens sometimes. You just think, you're under no obligation to go and say, no, that will, or you correct people. You just do lovely, lovely things. And it feels like a really cool community, and I really appreciate it deeply. So thank you for that. Until next week, or yes, the next tranche of the year, au revoir. One or two of these might be coming from Italy, because I'm going to see my beautiful partner, or actually long-suffering partner, and daughter, who I miss beyond, for a few weeks, because this voice is indicative of a little bit of tiredness that has crept into the soul. Au revoir. No, I should say ciao, because I'm off to Italy.